let's dig into a heated controversy. This is about a law that's coming out of Mississippi that has people lining up on one of two sides. The law requires every pregnant teen under the age of 16 to either name the father of her baby or have her umbilical cord blood tested to get the DNA of the father.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's very controversial.
The question is it ethical? It's obviously legal because they passed the law, but is it actually
But let's
ethical?
explain
so let's talk about
this is first.
What it is. What is cord blood? So when a fetus is growing inside of his mom, she's actually getting nutrients from her mom through the umbilical cord, which attaches to the mom's womb. So what's happening is the fetus can't breathe, it can't eat. It gets all of its blood and nutrients from the mom. And then the blood actually flows back to the mom, and she eliminates the waste that comes from that. So what's happening with cord blood is they're actually, after the baby is born and the placenta is there, they're using a needle to extract cord blood and sending it to the lab. Now, cord blood has been used to treat about 80 different diseases, and now they want to use it to identify
Basically, they're using the cord blood to get dad's DNA.
Dad's DNA, that's correct.
To see who the dad is.
This is obviously a fierce debate, and joining us now by Polycom from Jackson, Mississippi, is Senator Sally Doty, who supports the law, and State Representative Adrian Wooten, who opposes the law. And Senator Doty, I'm going to start with you. You agree with this law?
I do. I 100% support this law. We have a big problem, obviously, with teen pregnancy in the state of Mississippi, and unfortunately, we have a problem with older men who are targeting young girls and having improper relationships with them. We already have statutory rape laws on the books. We feel that this is just one more tool that we can use to aggressively prosecute a statutory rapist.
Representative Wooten, you disagree with this?
Absolutely. It's a complete falsehood and misrepresentation being made to the taxpayers of the state of Mississippi. The situation with this umbilical cord blood legislation is it is quite obvious that they're attempting to enact a DNA database and to usurp the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution. It is a total invasion of privacy. The Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution protects us against unreasonable searches and seizures. And in this particular instance, if it is found that a person has committed such an offense, then you do at that point have probable cause, which gives you the ability to secure a search warrant and then to perform any tests that you find necessary in order to bring that person to justice.
So if I could weigh in on this.
Sure.
I think there have been some questions about running it against some sort of federal database. That is certainly not the case. The guidelines surrounding any sort of federal database would prohibit that. This is specifically for use in one specific case where a 15-year-old child is pregnant by an older man, by a significantly older man. That adult has made the decision to have an improper relationship, and I think they should pay the price.
So do you actually draw the blood, too, if you suspect that the father of the child is another 15-year-old?
No, not at all. If the mom comes in and says, "Oh, this is my boyfriend," in that situation, no, that is not covered by our statutory rape laws. Also, by the time a pregnant teenager gives birth, hopefully a 15-year-old or below, a 13-year-old, hopefully our Department of Human Services is already involved. Law enforcement is already involved because we have some mandatory reporting requirements for sexual abuse in Mississippi.
And before we go, Representative Wooten, is your biggest problem that it's the invasion of privacy element here?
My biggest problem is the fact that they are making misrepresentation to the taxpayers of the state of Mississippi. They have not spoken as to how much more this will cost the taxpayers of the state of Mississippi, and given the fact that they are attempting to circumvent the United States Constitution by performing illegal searches and seizures of a person's DNA. It's absurd to me. And to say that this is in fact legal, I am a defense attorney. I practice criminal law. I can assure you that if this law is enacted and it's actually put into effect and my clients are attempted to be prosecuted under this law, I will have it before the court within a wink.
I want to thank both of you for presenting your opinions. Unfortunately, we don't have any more time right now because this is one of those things that we could argue about this for the next 10 hours straight.
All I know is,
but I appreciate you both giving us your opinions, your thoughts on this.
Thank you, ladies.